just filmed my intro and it wasn't recording, so that's great. So let's start again. Hello and welcome to David's Closet. Here we love to talk about handbags, accessories, small leather goods, all of those fun things from the male point of view. So if you're into that thing, you like it, hit the subscribe button, like, comment, do all of those things. I really want to grow this channel. My goal is to get to 500 subscribers here in the next couple of months, so like and share, do all the things. I'm also going to do my regular disclaimers. The hair looks this way. I just got out of the shower, so it's still a little bit wet. And you're also going to see the same outfit in my next video that you'll see next week because I'm filming both of them today while I'm down here. I'm getting ready to start a new job here shortly in addition with real estate, and I want to get a bunch of filming done so I'm not behind. So the last video you saw last week was the unboxing of my Chanel Grand Shopping Tote that I ordered from Fashion File. And by the time you're watching this in real life, you will know if I decided to keep it or not. I haven't decided yet. I'll film that little excerpt and plop it in that video when I edit it and upload it to YouTube. But the bag is great. The condition appears to mean everything that Fashion File said. As I said in my unboxing video, and I'm gonna kind of recap because it was a little all over the place because I was really anxious about this bag. I had seen a Grand Shopping Tote a few times and I've been able to touch one for like 6 seconds. So I don't know how they work for me. So I wanted to do this video of what's in my bag. I went ahead and preloaded it with all the stuff that I think I would carry in it. And I'm just gonna kind of, carry it around my house a little bit and see if it works for me. As you can see, I haven't taken the tags off yet. But I figure I'll do a what's in my bag. But anyway, by the time you're watching this, you'll know if I kept it, but regardless. I also wanted to do a bunch of videos on this bag because there's not a lot out there. When you type in Grand Shopping Tote, it's a lot of unboxings from, pre-2015 when people were buying them brand new. And of course, they're perfectly square and, perfect. So I want to do a realistic video, since you can't purchase these anymore. Chanel has no new versions of this. I want to do a video about the bag, a review of what fits, just kind of talk about my assumptions of the bag. Okay, so I'm going to do a little rough history here. And any Chanel lovers, if you know some of these things, maybe there's some facts that I don't know, or maybe I'm wrong, let me know, please. I researched on REBAG. They have a little blog post about the Grand Shopping Tote, and there's a few other resellers. The Purse Forums had a few. So this bag, the one I purchased, is from 2008. So it's a 14-year-old handbag. And there are actually variations to the bag. The bag was made for quite some time. I couldn't find when it started, but of course they stopped production, I believe in 2015 is what the REBAG said. So there are actually some variations, and my understanding is probably somewhere around the 2010, 2012 mark, they changed. So pre-2000, I'm just gonna say 10, let's make it easy. I don't know the exact year, nothing could confirm or deny it. There were some differences to the bag. So as you'll see on this, the CCs are actually a patch that's sewn. It's hard to show you. You can tell though, it's a patch that's actually sewn on top of the quilted leather. So it's not part of the quilted leather. The newer versions of the bag, the CCs are not a patch that's on top, it's actually just kind of embedded in the quilting. And I'll show a picture of it right here to show you, so as you can kind of see as compared to this one, where the CCs are actually on top of it, this is embedded inside of it. Another difference I noticed was the grommets that hold the ring. This is just a silver or gold, if you have the gold one, ring. Pretty thin, not very chunky. The new versions have this, and that is a little bit thicker of a grommet. I don't know if that's the right word, and it actually says the word Chanel. And then on the inside of the bag, mine has a little D-ring at the top corner. The new version has a little cord that comes out where you can clip something to it. Those are the only differences I could really find. I'll be honest, I didn't know that before I bought it. I knew that, the tote had been made for quite some time. Like I said, I can't find the beginning date, but the end date is 2015 season. I'm actually super thrilled I got this version because I think after knowing that and being able to compare online, even with other pictures on Fashion File, I think that this is a little bit more prominent, and to me this is a little bit more substantial, and I really like that, especially for the price of these bags and being a Chanel. I want to have a substantial bag. I am actually very thrilled that I got this version. I know the older Chanel pieces are made better. That's what I've been told by, you know, every blogger or vlogger, YouTuber, anything I've ever read on Chanel. If you can get your hands on vintage Chanel, and I think they mean probably like 80s Chanel. But you know, the older the better for me, and in the condition that this one was in, like I said, I could not go wrong. I am ecstatic that I got this one. I made a really good choice, so no sadness there. I'm going to show you some of the items that I thought about using in the bag that I decided not to when I was filling the bag, and then I will do a what fits and show you what I chose. So something that I was going to use is my Natalia quilted Stacy wallet, I think is what it's called. And I do love this. I use this with my Natalia tote, which is what I used before I got the Chanel. Of course, it was kind of my compromise for a much lower price tag. I thought about using this. This is more smooth versus like the Caviar, but I'll be honest, it goes well. You know, I would not be ashamed to pull that out. The problem is this bag is 5 inches thick, but it's a little bit slouchier. It's a little bit more worn. It's a leather bag. It's going to happen. This doesn't fit the best inside of it. It does not fit inside of the slots. I don't want to mess up my bag, but you know, that's what the inside looks like. You have the divider in the middle, and it does fit, but here, I'll take out the wallet I have. So this is the Kate Spade one, dropping it in there, and it just doesn't slide down because it's a thick wallet. I mean, it is. It does fit in there. You can see it back there, but I don't know. I'm not a fan of the way it fits. It is much lighter than the one I'm using, which I'm putting back in now. Okay. So I thought about using that wallet. I was like, you know, that would be good, but ultimately it's not. I don't like it. It's not my favorite choice. I don't think I'm going to part ways with this wallet quite yet, but it doesn't work the way I want it to. And the other one that I was going to use was my super large Prada Portfolio wallet. I don't know the exact name of this wallet right now, but I do enjoy this wallet very much. And I thought that was cute, mixing designers. But this wallet, it's thinner than the Stacy wallet, and it holds everything great. But this wallet is heavy on its own. This wallet is Staffiano leather inside and outside. All of it is Staffiano leather inside of everything. So this thing weighs a ton. So unfortunately, I'm not going to use it for this. The wallet I chose was a wallet that I was going to get rid of, but I decided to keep, and now I'm really glad I did, because I like to have uses for all of my wallets. So like this Prada wallet, I obviously use it in my Galleria. I use it in both of my Prada satchels. I also use this in my Gucci tote now because it has the strip of blue, and I think that goes well. And then I even use it in my Coach Lori bag, which is the green, because it has the strip of green as well in the corner. You can see it's the colored strip. It's his Prada. So this has several uses. So I thought, you know, I want to find one that doesn't have a use maybe, and I did. So now we're going to get into the what's in my bag. So in the very front compartment, there's a little slip pocket. And I'm trying to do this. I don't want to mess up my bag, so I'm really being careful with this thing. You can see there's a slip pocket in the front. And that is where I keep a pen and my Chanel mirror, because Chanel, right? And I'm putting everything back as I go, so I don't have to keep moving it around. And then in the big pocket, this is kind of my junk pocket, so this is just where everything gets laid and plopped out. So let me take it out. Oh, and then I'll show you actually something at the bottom here when I take everything out. So at the bottom, you can see there's like that little piece of plastic. That is actually the base shaper that I cut out for this. Because this kind of had a little bit of a sag, and this one didn't yet, but it could. So I figured that might help it until I can find an organizer I like. So I did. I went ahead and put that in there. So anyway, so now in the front pocket, which is kind of my catch-all pocket, I have a bundle of receipts that I keep in here for some reason. A coupon. I have my catch-all, and I thought this was neat. I haven't used this one in a long time, but since it's the black with silver, I thought, again, very cute, goes well. So I love to mix designers, both luxury and not luxury. I'm all for it. And then in here, I just have my AirTag, my Tesla key, just a few odds and ends, nothing super crazy in here. Allergy pills, insurance card, just kind of my catch-all of stuff that I need but don't need all the time. Then I also have, and actually I'm gonna put this in here, I bought this and I'm really excited about it. I don't like coconut, but it's this mini little deodorant stick, and it's perfect because it's so small. It's not one of the travel size ones, it's still too bulky. I mean, this thing literally fits in here, no problem. So love that. I always carry that with me. I have some napkins, and a lot of times I keep those in there because I'll set that down when I set the bag on the ground if I have to. I have my Boy Day Chanel chapstick. Again, Chanel, can you go wrong? And then I have this little Vera Bradley outlet pouch that I bought. I'm not a Vera Bradley fan, I will preface this, but I thought it was cute. It had a sea turtle on it, and I don't know. I thought it was cute. I think they were like $7. So I have a Target gift card and some cash and a business card in the front here. And then this is where I keep my hand sanitizer and just a little bit of change. I have a few quarters, pennies, dimes, and nickels, a few of each in case I need it. I was carrying my full Coach coin case that's full of change, but this bag is so heavy on its own, that additional weight was too much, so I did this. And then I have my hand sanitizer in here, just to kind of keep that in case it leaks. Hopefully it doesn't get everywhere. And that just goes in there. And then in the middle zip compartment that separates the bag, I have my business card holder with my business cards. I like to put it in here away from everything because it does have sharp corners and I don't want it to scratch anything. I don't want it to, just cause any damage. And then this is also where I keep my car key because it's separate, it's zipped, and I don't have to worry about it disappearing. So I love that. And then in the back pocket, I'm actually, as I'm doing this, relocating my business card holder to the back pocket. The back zip pocket on the back compartment. It's really confusing. That way it's by itself. So then in the back pocket, I have mints. I have the same base shaper in here. I have my little thing of Advil and Tylenol. And then this is the wallet I chose to use with the bag. And this is just my Coach plaid wallet. I think it's very cute. I sold my Coach CC wallet and decided to keep this one because this one to me is just a little more neutral. It's not Coach monogram, and I think it goes well. And these wallets are full leather as well, but they're not as heavy. And I guess this is actually canvas, but inside and right here is full leather. But they are much lighter than the Prada. So they work much better in this bag since this bag already has some substantial weight. And then in my back pocket here, I just don't put anything. I don't want to stretch it out. I would probably slip my cell phone maybe. But that's how I carry her. I mean, I know that's not very in-depth or detailed probably, but that's how I carry her. When you set her down, she's a little slouchy, but not super slouchy. Like this corner is perfect. This one does have I call it the infamous GST dent that you see on all of them. This side is a little bit better, or this side, whatever one you think is better. I think the side just got a little more wear, maybe the way the person stored it or carried it. So, but that's how I pack my GST. Now, as far as the review goes, I love the bag so far. My only complaint, and the only reason I probably would send it back, it's heavy. So, it's heavy on its own. With nothing in it, it's a heavy bag. When you load it up, it's even heavier. So, that would probably be my biggest complaint. My straps are in good shape. The hardware is in good shape. You know, I don't see anything wrong with this bag, really. So, the only thing I noticed, and it's not a problem, but this top little hook sometimes will turn sideways and it'll make it lay a little funny, so you just have to keep an eye on that and turn it every so often. It doesn't happen every time you set it down, but sometimes. But anyway, that's my only complaint is the weight. And yeah, so I hope this was informative. If it wasn't, let me know what else you'd like to know about the bag. And I tried to think of the things that I was looking for before I placed it, or honestly, even after I placed the order and you watch and obsessed about the bags. And most of them, like I said, were just unboxings from when they were brand new, and I'm not getting one that's brand new. And if you have one of the newer versions that's a little bit different, has the different variants, let me know. I'm curious if those are heavier or lighter. I'm wondering if maybe the leather, since people say the quality isn't quite as good on the newer stuff, maybe the leather's a little bit lighter, which, you know, would be a trade-off, right? Maybe not having the CC patch that might eliminate some weight if it's just integrated in the pattern already. So yeah, let me know, and I would love to know what you guys think. So me and my Chanel are going to be happy, and yeah, thanks for watching.